What is going on in Indiana, man? Shit. We gotta figure it out, man. We gotta figure it out. I'm gonna wait for some people to get in here. Yeah, but we gotta get it figured out, man. We gotta get this thing figured out. You guys should be able to hear me now. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the chat, man. Let me know in the chat. We got some things to talk about, brother. We got some things we have to talk about. Yeah, I was going off, man. I was going off, man. I'm a little frustrated right now. I'm a little frustrated, man. I don't know what's going on. VVS in the building. Yes, sir. Talk to me, man. What do you think's going on, man? What do you think's going on? What could it be? What could it be? We had another meltdown. I feel like my body temperature is getting hot. I ain't gonna lie. My body temperature is raising. Feeling a little frustrated right now. But overall, you know what, man? We just let it slip. You know, the refs are a big problem in this league, clearly. I mean, we can't touch A'ja Wilson. Just some of these foul calls they're getting, I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go again. I just could see it coming. There's no way. There's no way they were going to let the Fever win that game. Not in Vegas. No way. Injury, something mental. Honestly, I think it's something mental. I think there's disconnection between Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark, which is not good. I don't feel... I feel like there's a stronger connection between Caitlin Clark and Sydney Colson all of a sudden. And then I also feel like there's a stronger connection between Kelsey Mitchell and Sydney Colson. I feel like the Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark duo is not really duoing. I'm not seeing any outlet passes to Kelsey Mitchell. I'm not seeing any excitement. I'm not seeing any three balls being hit. I'm just not seeing the excitement. But a 10-point lead, we won't have to worry about the refs. Exactly. Yeah, we put ourselves in that position at the end of the day. You know what? You know the funny thing is, we've been playing like shit, right? And we still been kind of controlling the first half of the ball game. It's just, for some reason, we keep getting beat in the fourth quarter. I don't know why. I don't know how. Our defense is atrocious. We can't get any stops. We're fouling too much according to the refs. A'ja Wilson didn't play that well. She was only, 2 buckets in the first half? I think she shot 2 for 14 the first half or something like that. We have to be able to close a team out like this, the Aces, especially in Vegas. Another thing is, what mind blows me is, Caitlin Clark had 6 assists in the first quarter. She only finished the game with 11. I don't know what the average is. If you do that 3 quarters, probably 2 a game or something like that. But how do you only finish the game with 11 assists? I don't understand that. And I feel like we kind of got away from it again versus the Valkyries. Caitlin Clark came out. She had like 7 assists the first quarter. No, not first quarter, but midway into the second quarter, she was up on assists. I'm like, why are we getting away from the Leah Boston connection? Why are we getting away from that? Lord Chef. Defense atrocious for sure, and the Splash Sisters are not being splashed. Exactly. Something is definitely off. Splash Sisters are not being Splash Sisters, brother. You got that right. You got that right, man. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to put my finger on it, but I can't. the rotations. I can't. Natasha Howard, you want to be this MVP. You're not playing like it. You're not playing like it at all. Caitlin Clark, you had a bad game, but your bad game is a good game. Clearly, most of the girls in this league. So, Caitlin Clark, they could say she had a bad game all they want. She still had a better game than 90% of the girls who played today. And that's all teams, by the way. So, yeah, that just shows you how good this girl is. We're looking at Caitlin like, man, this girl's tripping. She had a terrible game. She looks like shit. She's playing awful. Oh, this loss is on Caitlin. She still shot 7 for 20, 10 assists with 19 points. Barely went to the free throw line, of course, till late in the game. Same with Kelsey Mitchell. I don't know. Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark, they don't get foul calls. Aaliyah Boston. How is it that Aaliyah Boston touched the ball 19 times and she only got fouled twice? Do you guys believe that? And most of her buckets were coming from down low. Do you guys believe that? Aaliyah Boston touched the ball 19 times and she only got fouled once. Do you believe that? I don't believe that. There's no way. Now, she's just shooting threes and she's shooting jumpers. No, Aaliyah Boston's down low. She's down low. And I can't believe that she only had 2 free throws. It makes no sense to me. I know people saying CC needs help. She's not playing good, but she still got to be aggressive. Asia played bad the first half, but she stayed aggressive. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what Asia. She said it too. Asia said, "I'm not playing good. I'm not shooting the ball, but I'm gonna keep shooting. Everybody knows that. I don't care." And she did just that. You can't knock a championship team. Don't forget the Aces still are ran by a championship coach in Becky Hammon. They're gonna keep applying pressure. The Fever had the lead pretty much the whole game. And then we let a 16-2 run happen. How do we let that happen? 16-2 run. That makes 0 sense. Again. No idea why they insist on Bree Turner over Timpson. Need to get Timpson minutes. Yeah, why did we keep her? Why do we keep Timpson? Why? And I told you guys, we have too many. Damaris Dantas, Timpson, Bree Turner. If you're going to play Bree Turner, I get the defensive part on Asia tonight. Give Damaris Dantas at least a chance. Give Michaela Timpson a chance. Please. And like I said, Kelsey Mitchell. I don't even want to talk about it. Let's talk about Caitlin Clark. And look, this channel, the chat's not that heavy, so I'm going to say what I'm going to say right now. I don't know if this has to do with money as far as sports betting. I don't know what it is. I'm just putting it in the air. You guys know I ran a whole Discord. I used to do sports betting on the WNBA before I created WNBA content. I was creating prize picks and sports betting type things on this platform, right? I'm just putting it in the air. Something looks off. That's all I'm going to say. Because when Caitlin Clark wanted to get downhill, she got downhill perfectly fine. With no problem. So, like I said, I'm just putting it in there. It's between us right now. Something's off with Caitlin. It's here. I can see it in her. I saw it in the pregame press conference. Go look at the pregame press conference. Either somebody's telling her something, they're trying to change her game plan, they're trying to change how she plays the game. Something's going on. And like I said, hey, if we're going to feed Aaliyah Boston, that's fine. But we can't go down the court every possession and do it. We have to give a different look. Because we can't go down the court, we're just staring at Aaliyah Boston. It's going to get too predictable at times. Yes, we're very, very successful. But at times, some of our passes are getting picked off. And she's not fighting for the correct position. And that's just what's going to happen. So, physical or mental, I'm a conspiracy theorist. Injury fans, we can actually call out CC for bad games. Oh, of course. This is gone for the American. Oh, Dantas is not even there. I'm over here going off on Dantas. She's not even there. So that's BS. So we're playing without 2 girls. DeWanna Bonner and Dantas. Like, why are we allowing girls to go into this EuroLeague thing? That makes no sense. Father at games anymore. Yeah, you know what? It's a good... Ivory, welcome to the chat. That's a very good point. I haven't seen Papa Clark at a game. I have not. They haven't, and usually they'll make sure they're able to get him on camera. I have not seen him. You are absolutely right on that. What else? Compare deeper than physical or mental? Absolutely. And I'm gonna be honest. That turnover CC did while crossing half court was completely uncharacteristic. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was weird. Like Caitlin, when do you not want the ball coming down the court? What was that? And they weren't even putting that much pressure on you. You just kind of let it go. I get you saw Aaliyah Boston, but usually you're flying down the court, so something's going on. Da, 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 da. And it's just weird. Caitlin Clark only had one turnover in the first half. One or two. Finished the game with 8. I'm just like, come on, bro. What's going on here? But what was I going to say? I was going to say... what was I going to say, man? Just overall, we can't let games slip like this. I hope there's nothing internally going on. I wish for the best for this team. But I think we have different expectations for this team than what they really are. At the beginning of the game, I'm like, this is how we're supposed to be playing. We're playing fast. Caitlin Clark, the shot's not falling. You have 8 assists. Okay, let's go. Aaliyah Boston, you're attacking. You're being very efficient down low. And then the second half, we just look like we don't know how to play basketball. We just look lost. Like, we look absolutely lost on the basketball court in the second half. Now, back-to-back, especially versus the Valkyries can't fuck with us. The teams that we should be playing our best against, well, it's every team, but we need to be beating teams like the Aces. There's no way we keep losing to the goddamn Aces. The Aces, the Lynx, who else is supposed to be a top dog? Whoever else, man. We're supposed to be playing tough versus them. The Liberty, right? We're supposed to win this game today. Let me see. No, neither of the last 2 games should have slipped, especially against the teams that we... Oh, yeah. No. The Aces aren't that good this year. No. The Aces... No. We're better than the Aces. Except the Aces did one thing. They continued to play hard basketball in the second half. Even though they were losing, they weren't playing the best. They continued to fight. And they beat us in the fourth quarter by 13 points. Or 11 points. And they went on that 16-2 run. And that's what won them the ball game. Right? It's frustrating. I don't know what we're going to do. And it's not going to get easier. The foul calls, we should already know that as Indiana Fever fans. The foul calls are going to be that's just what it is. We're not going to get them. It's very clear they don't want to give them to us. It's very clear that they wanted the Aces on the free throw line. Some of these foul calls, I'm like, wow. Coach Stephanie White, are we going to use our challenge? And then the one she does challenge was the stupidest challenge call, as you could clearly see her Leah Boston just run into goddamn Jackie Young. Jackie Young hit the deck. They're not going to overturn that. And I get it because she had a lot of fouls, and we're going to use it regardless. There were some other ones where we could have used it. The one where Jackie Young went up for the and one, and Caitlin Clark just put her hands up. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? Just out of control basketball today. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating, and I don't even know who we have next game. I really don't. And Caitlin Clark doesn't look happy. Doesn't look like she's playing exciting basketball. I'm not seeing the exciting Indiana Fever basketball team that I saw last year that I was excited to watch. Just not seeing it. Not seeing it. I'm not saying that they're not going to be good. We're a very good team. I know they're good. That's why I'm so mad. Because I know we're good. Oh, we got the Storm next. Great. Another team who's going to come out here and try to beat us. Another team who wants to take our head off. Another team who doesn't like us. You guys remember the altercation last year? The coach doesn't like us. Skylar Diggins doesn't like us. The ESPN chick's sister, she doesn't like us. The other girl who Cece got in her face, she doesn't like us. Oh, boy. We are 6-7. That is disgusting. That is disgusting, bro. There's no way we're 6-7, bro. We got Seattle. We got the Sparks. We got Dallas. Minnesota Lynx. Aces. I don't know, man. It's rough. It's getting rough. I'm not going to lie to you. And I'm going to keep saying this as well. DeWanna Bonner, if you don't want to be here in Indy, please come out here and say that. I heard there's rumors of your banner being taken down or something in Gamebridge. Have you dismissed yourself from the team? Is this going to be another week thing? Because at the end of the day, we signed you to be a starter here. We gave you all this media attention, all this media presence. You want to be this goddamn Beyonce walk away model, runway model and shit now. You know, you're doing these pregame outfits and these pregame model shoots and all that good stuff. That's great. You're here to play basketball. Don't go into that whatever the other people in the WNBA, Indiana Fever, were here to play basketball. You could show up looking cute and all that good stuff, but you're doing some runway model shit right now. For you to get paid what you're getting paid from Indiana, you're doing some runway model shit right now. Straight up. And I ain't feeling it. And all of a sudden, Caitlin Clark was not playing, and then you start balling and shit, and then she comes back and you're not available. Something ain't right. And then your wife is playing basketball. At this point, like I said, I'm ready to get rid of you. I'm ready to get rid of you. At least give us somebody who could play. I don't even care if they score, whatever. At least give us somebody who could play, who's available. Please. Damiris Dantas, the way I'm feeling too. You're not here. I'll cut your ass too. I'm a little frustrated. And I guess it's not just the Fever who are missing girls, but if you guys have other obligations, if you guys can't be available for a 44-game season, maybe you should take your talents to wherever you're going to play right now mid-season. Whether that is the EuroLeague, whatever whatever she was playing in before she came back with her team. If you guys can't stick with the 44-game season like the rest of the girls are, don't sign the contract to play with this team, because now you're hurting the team. You're hurting the team. Whether you're playing 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever your role is, you're taking a spot away from somebody who could play, from somebody who's available at least. We can't have this, man. We can't have this, man. We're going to have to clean it up. Caitlin Clark, I really hope it's something that, something not crazy. I don't think it's an injury, because when I see her going downhill, she looks very explosive. She looks very fast, very quick. A lot of people underestimate her first step. It's very fast, man. So I don't think it's an injury thing. I think it's something going on right here. There's some type of disconnection going on. There's some type of something going on. And I don't like it, man. I can't put my nose on it, but something's off. Coach White, too, can't be coaching one game and then going the next. Absolutely. We're running two different schemes. You're right. You're right. Why don't we hear about anybody from the Aces or from the Liberty? Why don't we hear about anybody like out or the coaches are out? No, man. This is a championship team. We're here. We're locked in. There might be a couple girls, but not the core, not DeWanna Bonner. I'm sorry, girl. Well, we're paying you. You're supposed to be a starter. The reason I keep bringing you up is because, like, if you were a Damiris Dantas and we know you're not a starter and you're just a little bench player, cool. I probably won't even mention you. You're supposed to be a starter, bro. You're supposed to be like DeWanna Bonner. Like, you're supposed to be popping your shit. No, you're not going to be an all-star this year. So you just came to Indiana and digressed. You're a runway model now. You don't want to play basketball no more. You're done. Just say that, though, so we can move on and get somebody who's available to play. And we have nobody who's really aggressive. And when I say aggressive, I'm talking about like with a little bit of that dog in them. Like I said, we're playing like a bunch of Chihuahuas. We're playing like a bunch of Chihuahuas right now. No Dobermans, no Pit Bulls, nothing. We're playing like little poodles, Chihuahuas, you know what I'm saying? Pomeranians and shit. No. We're getting bullied, man. Exactly. Thank you. People told me I was wrong when they said they needed Satu. At least Satu gonna be a big body stallion. At least you gonna get a big body stallion who can be aggressive, who gonna put their body on you, give you a little attitude, and give you fucking 15, 20, 25 points a game. At least she could dribble up the ball, go to the rim herself. You ain't bullying nobody around Satu. I'll tell you that right now. She got that Brazilian blood in her. Wherever she's from, she's crazy. And I've seen her. She's crazy. We have nobody aggressive like that. and that's just a fact, bro. It's a simple fact, man. And they're not going to like this. They're not going to like when we call out what we're calling out, you know? And I give CC grace here and there, but there's times where we have to call her out, man. And like I said, her bad game is still a good game. So that's what puts a smile on my face. Because I know it's still a good game. She's not going to give us 30 every night. But I just think there's times where, well, not even just times. I think we're trying to change her a little bit. I think we're running an offense that's not suitable for her. We're running a inside-out game. That's not us. That's not how the Fever became the Indiana Fever last year. Indiana Fever were the worst team in the league. That's how they even got Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark came in here with her offensive style. Then they started winning games. I'm not saying she was the sole reason why they won games and she was the only one making shots and making an impact. No, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hall, Aaliyah Boston. You guys adapted to Caitlin's game. Remember that. Not this motion offense, slow offense that we're playing. Run the ball through Aaliyah Boston. That's fine. Aaliyah Boston, get your touches, but let's continue to play fast. Have you guys noticed every possession the goddamn Aces are set in position in their defensive set? That's not supposed to happen with Indiana basketball, and that's what everybody told you last year. Indiana's what? Indiana's fast. They play fast. Letting girls get set? No. How are we letting girls get set? That's not how we were winning basketball games, bro. Come on, man. Their heart isn't in it for some reason. You're right. It isn't. And you're right. They need to sign Ari McDaniel, Satu, Carter, somebody who could give you that. You know what I mean? We have too many. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Our core group we were already super nice girls. Caitlin Clark, Lexi Hall, Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, and Damaris Hontis. They're all nice. Yes, they're good. Yes, they can have a little bit of that edge to them. But we couldn't bring in one dog. I mean, somebody. And we thought, I was faked out. DeWanna Bonner, you supposed to be this goddamn tarantula, daddy long leg. You ain't doing nothing. You're not even around. Natasha Howard, you supposed to be this pit bull. You looking hard. You got the chains on. You tied it up and shit. You out there playing like a goddamn baby. You ain't get no raw and you ain't got none of that. No pop your shit. We ain't even dogging nobody. We ain't dogging shit. We ain't got no dog in us. We ain't barking at nobody. We ain't stepping on shit. We ain't bullying nobody. Can we bully somebody for once? For once. Like, man, it's all, how we always end up on the highlight. We getting bullied. Let fucking Sophie Cunningham, you got thrown to the floor by the Mystics a couple times. Brittany Sykes threw your ass to the floor. Caitlin Clark getting tossed around every other week, every other game. Aaliyah Boston, you getting tossed around. Like, damn. I'm so confused on what we did in the offseason, man. It looks good on paper. It really does. And I really hope we get it together. I really do. I'm not giving up on the Fever. I'm a real fan. Real fans can give criticism and understand that. No, we believe, but I got high expectations. That's the difference. I got high expectations for the Indiana Fever. Right? So, we're just going to have to get it together, man. We're going to have to continue to work. We got to figure it out. And we got to buckle up, man. We got to head to Seattle and get ready for the Storm, because that's going to be another game where they're going to try to take our head off. Fever need to get someone who can get CC fired up. Oh, yeah. When she's not feeling it, because if she's not feeling, the rest of the team just falls apart. Oh, yeah, exactly. CC's definitely the motor. CC is definitely the motor of this team. There's nobody else really giving her that raw. Wake the fuck up, Caitlin. Let's go. Turn it up a notch. Hey, let's go. Turn it up. Nobody. And And yeah, you know, that's why I keep telling you guys, she needs to play with Kate Martin. A lot of people, oh, she doesn't need to play with Kate Martin, bro. Bro, she got to play with somebody who can get to her. These girls on the court, they can't get to Caitlyn. They don't know Caitlyn like that. That's what I'm telling you. I don't know if these girls even like Caitlyn, man. Some of them. I know Lexi does. I know Sophie does. I know Aaliyah Boston does. But do the rest of you guys really? Are you guys really the supporting cast? And it's crazy that I even have to fucking question it. Building her leadership in the pro level. Exactly. She's still young, man. I ain't gonna give her an excuse. She can still ball with these girls, man. We're just having meltdowns. We're having meltdowns, man. So we gotta figure it out, man. You know, I'm scared to go on Twitter. I know Twitter's gonna be a scary world right now. I know that. So, look, man, I'm probably going to cut the live right here. I will be live on this channel throughout the days, throughout the week. All my lives will be on this channel. All my videos will be on Game Day Hoops. I appreciate you guys, man. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I'll probably be back with another live later tonight or midday. Just got to wrap my head around some things. I'm probably going to rewatch the game, look at some stats, look at some things like that. And, yeah, man, if you guys tapped into the live, I appreciate you guys. We'll get the viewership. We'll get the chat rolling in here. Haven't been on this channel in over probably a month or something, maybe 2 months. But I appreciate you guys, man. Unless the Pacers... Yeah, if the Pacers win, I'll be live for sure. So, I think they play the next 2 to 3 hours. So, yeah, I'll get prepared for that, man. So, maybe I'll be live for that. You know, so I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. I appreciate you guys. Hit that like button, and I'm out.